Hey besties, it's Lucy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are vlogging. Today is Monday, February 2nd, and this vlog is going to be another collab with Kelley. We are reading Mockingjay. This is the third book in the Hunger Games series by Susan Collins, and I read the first two books with her. I vlogged the first one. I'll link that video down below. I will also link Kelley's vlog for the first video down below. It was such a fun collab. It's been so great getting to know her and hanging out and reading all the things with her. But yes, we are going to be buddy reading Mockingjay. I do have some other things I need to get done today before I read. I need to read my Bible because I haven't done that yet. I also need to make some breakfast because I'm starving. I didn't get supper last night. I fell asleep. I was so tired. And I have some supplies here for like bills and stuff. I gotta do some adulting. And then I'll be able to sit down and hopefully read a little bit, and I will update y'all when I have something to update. Okay, see you. Hello besties, welcome back to the vlog. It's Tuesday, February 3rd. It is noon and your girl's just getting going. I'm still in my jammies. Steve is at work. He worked at noon, so he left a little bit ago. I don't have to go till 4, and I have a lot of adulting to do before I can read today, but I wanted to at least hop on because last night I actually did get some reading done. So I do have a little bit of a reading update for you. I read 2 chapters in Mockingjay, you guys. I got my 2 chapters read. And what is happening? You guys, what is actually happening? I can't believe the games really aren't done. She really has to keep, like, it's down to her and Peeta. She has to fight to the death now against Peeta. I'm so upset, and I'm wrestling with my feelings right now because I'm really conflicted about my feelings for Haymitch, because I was starting to fall in love with that man in book 2, and by the end of the book, learning what he did, y'all, why do you have to go and do me dirty like that? Why do you have to go do Katniss and Peeta dirty like that? I'm so upset. But part of me still feels like he's a good dude. Like he's gonna prove to be a good dude and become one of my favorite characters. I just have a strong feeling about him. I'm very upset with him at the moment. That's why I'm conflicted. Because I want to like him so much. I was liking him. I was starting to like him so much. And then he went and did this. Is this just a misdirect? Is it just to make me think that I hate him so that he can turn around and do something amazing and make me love him all over again? Why you gotta mess with my heart, Haymitch? Why you gotta be messing with my heart? Why you gotta be playing games with my heart? Quit playing games with my heart. My heart. Haymitch, my heart. Oh, I'm so anxious. Also, I'm feeling very conflicted about this whole PETA Gale thing, because I was Team Gale for the longest time, y'all. And I always root for the best friend. I just always do. Part of my love story, Steve was my best friend for 10 years before we even held hands. And so I almost always root for the best friend. But Gale, I'm gonna tell you, that's one of my managers at work, Justin. He did me dirty and he spoiled something for me. So I know what's coming with Gale and what he does to Prim. I know, because Justin spoiled it. So that could possibly be in the back of my mind as I'm wrestling this love triangle. I know so many people don't like love triangles, y'all. They say they don't. I actually like them because they give me someone to root for. It gives me someone to root for. I have no idea what that was, y'all. That scared the doo-doo out of me, though. I like love triangles because it gives me someone to root for. Which is why I thought that I would love the Timeless series, because each hecking book is a freaking love triangle. I have a love-hate relationship with that series. Oh, that's a whole nother video. I don't think I'm Team Gale anymore, just because I know what he's gonna do to Prim. And I can't root for someone when I know that they're gonna do something like that. I'm actually not really Team PETA either. However, he's starting to grow on me because he's proving to be very honorable and very loyal to Katniss and just super sweet and protective. And it's very obvious that he genuinely loves her and has pure motive, and all he wants to do is the selfless, whatever it is that he has to do to protect her and take care of her. That's what he wants. So he's growing on me, and I am starting to see the appeal of him, and I am starting to understand his true nature. He just seemed very weak in the first book, and that was my biggest beef with him. But I still don't know if Katniss is right for him. I was starting to really ship her and, what's his name? The new dude. The playboy. How did I forget his name, y'all? Why am I blanking on his name? The playboy. What is his name? Y'all. Finnick. I was starting to actually ship Katniss with Finnick, because I just think that the chemistry and the tension between those two, that's what I look for in a couple. It's just their banter and their tension. But I'm not even sure about that anymore. You guys, I don't know which team I'm on. And it's very, very aggravating. It's very aggravating. I can almost assure you I'm no longer Team Gale, just because I know what he's going to do to Prim. I don't know if that's fair of me, but it's inexcusable. Inexcusable. I really like Limerick, though. I really like him a lot. And Cinna, y'all, this isn't supposed to be about catching fire. This is about Mockingjay. But y'all, I'm so, oh my gosh. She wants us to think he's dead, and he's more than likely dead. But there's a sliver of hope in me that he isn't, that he somehow survived it. Because I'm learning that with these fantasy and dystopians, that you can't trust anything, and nothing is what it seems. So Suzanne Collins wants us to think he's dead because it's pretty unlikely that he survived that. But one thing I've learned from reading fantasy is to expect the unexpected. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that he's not actually dead, y'all. And My Cinna. Why did they do that to me? Oh. Such good writing, you guys. It's such good writing. I'm anxious. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm only 2 chapters in, so I feel like I can't have this many thoughts. But right now, I'm feeling conflicted and confused. I'm feeling anxious because I know what's coming. I'm feeling resentful because of things like with Cinna and Rue and oh golly gee. Oh. That's kind of where I'm at. She just found out that the games are still technically going, that Haymitch did her dirty, and that there's an uprising. I hate President Snow. That has not changed. That's one thing I'm not confused about or feeling conflicted about. He is terrible. I hate him, and he needs to step on 100 Lego and then fall off a cliff into a fiery furnace of really pointy rocks. Yeah. I think I need to time block today because I want to get my stuff done. I've already done my Bible reading. I was sitting on the couch reading the Bible while Steve was getting ready for work. So I did read 3 chapters in John. No, not John, Luke. We'll try to touch base before I go to work. Goodbye. Hey besties, welcome back to the vlog. It is 9:25 on Wednesday. I'm sprinting with Morgan. She's absolutely lovely, very quiet, very shy, but I adore her. She's so sweet. I just started reading chapter 4 in Mockingjay, and you guys, are we gonna come to learn that Cinna's terrible? That he was actually a horrible, horrible person who was aiding and abetting President Snow and all of the awful people? Because that will make my heart break. They just found her team, her prep team, if you will. They've been shackled and imprisoned and kidnapped, if you will. And they're being tortured because of a piece of bread. It's terrible. It's terrible, y'all. Y'all, I just finished chapter 4. I hate this coin chick. She's terrible. I cannot stand her. It's President Coin, right? She's the president. I hate her so much. She's a little hussy. Why can't we just catch a break here? Why can't Katniss just catch a hecking break? I love Finnick. I'm really starting to like Finnick, and I know that she ends up not with Finnick. It makes me very upset because I have a feeling she's going to end up with Peeta. And I really want her to end up with Finnick. Gale can go heck himself. And I'm just about to start chapter 5. I'm anxious. I got 2 more chapters to read to be caught up to Kelley. And then I will be caught up to her. Yes, I will. And Steve's making supper, and it's this like bourbon chicken. And he's gonna put it over rice. It's just like a microwave meal thing, but it still sounds so good, and I can't hecking wait. Anywho, I'm gonna sign off for now, but I wanted to update you and tell you I hate Coin, I hate President Snow, I love Finnick. Gale's starting to irritate me. His little comment about Octavia, Flavius, and Ramashasha, whatever his name is, whatever their names are, her posse that worked with Cinna, that she got so defensive of them, and he found it annoying and like basically spit on them. And Gale's getting on my ever-loving nerves. He is getting on my nerves. He's kind of the worst. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to really not like him. So, haven't seen a lot from Peeta in this book, so I still am indifferent to him. I love Finnick. I love him. Where is Effie? Why haven't we seen Effie at all in this book? Where the heck is Effie? I need my girl. I need my girl Effie, and I need her to be with Haymitch. I ship Effie and Haymitch. They need to be a thing, because she would be really good for him. Okay, I'm signing off. I'll check in. Bye. You guys, this lady used mice as pets, and Katniss just says, we consider mice vermin unless cooked. Who's eating mice, y'all? Can I just say that is disgusting? I think that is absolutely revolting. I don't know if I'd even try it. Y'all, I know I said I would try anything short of bugs and organs, but I don't know if I could get myself to eat a mouse. Even if it's cooked. I just don't know if I could do that. Is that even safe? I feel like it's not safe. How could it be safe? Editing Lucy here, and I just did some research, and it is actually, in fact, not safe to eat mice. Google says that, well, it is common to consume them in certain parts of the world. They contain a ton of pathogens that you're not supposed to. So, thank the Lord. This is future. Is this what this world is coming to, where we're frying up mice and eating them? Lord Jesus, please come. Please come before I have to eat a mouse. Thank you. Venia, that's the name of the third one. That Russia, sha. Tavia. Beauty Base 0. It's so funny. My Cinna. I miss Cinna. My cinnamon roll. What are these names? It's so funny. Gail, you're letting me down, bro. You're letting me down. Good. She just slammed the door in his face. Good. Come up with the right opinion. She just told Gail, your opinion is wrong. Don't kill the hummingbirds. Snap their mouth shut. Suck the nectar. She's getting a new bow. Y'all. Yeah, how is Finnick? I want to know what Pete is up to, and I want to know where the heck Effie is. What is Haymitch doing, y'all? I just finished chapter 5. And that, my friends, is how a revolution dies. Haymitch says that. Ah! Y'all?
Chicken and couscous.
Steve made chicken and couscous. It's bourbon chicken over couscous. I'm so hecking excited, y'all. Hey besties, it's Lucy. Welcome back to the vlog. Happy Monday. It is February 9th. It's about 8:30. I have to work at 9, but I wanted to just hop on quickly and say hi and let you know what's been going on because I haven't vlogged in a while. It's been kind of a busy weekend. I really haven't been reading. I literally worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I think they were all closed shifts, so I'm exhausted. And it's Monday today. I work 9 to 5 after working like 3 closed shifts back to back. I've been really tired and really busy, and I'm reading a little, like a chapter a day or something like that, but I'm nowhere near caught up. But I still wanted to hop on and talk a little about Mockingjay because that's what this vlog is actually supposed to be about. I'm supposed to be collabing with Kelley. And I have read a couple chapters since I talked to you guys last. I am currently on chapter 11. And I can't remember where I was last I updated you, but there's some really nice foreshadowing happening. I would probably not catch it if I didn't know what was coming. Katniss and Prim are having a conversation, and Katniss asked Prim what she thinks they're going to do to her, And Prim literally said, whatever they think will break you. I'm not emotionally prepared for this, you guys. But that is beautiful foreshadowing. And that is brilliantly done. That's like Prim predicting her own death. By the way, I will put it in the description. I will put it in the title. I will put it on the card or on the thumbnail. This is spoilery. That is brava, Suzanne Collins. I don't like it, and it's really making me not like Gail, but oh my goodness, is that beautifully written. She did that so well. Where's PETA? Is he really being tortured? Like, I don't trust anyone or anything in these fantasy books or these dystopians or these sci-fis. I just don't trust anybody, and I don't trust anything. And so I never know what's real, what someone's dreaming, what someone's imagining, what someone's hallucinating because they're on drugs or someone drugged them. If someone's pretending, if someone's really the villain when they're pretending to be the good guy, or they're really the good guy when they're pretending to be the villain. Like, I trust no one anymore. I don't know. It says it right in here that PETA, like, blood and all this stuff, and that he's being tortured, but is he really? Or is PETA in on all of this? Or are they just lying to get to Katniss? Like, I don't like where this is going. Still not Team PETA. I will tell you, he's had some redeeming qualities, and he's had some moments of redemption where he's really shown his true colors and his loyalty to Katniss. And I really appreciate that. And there's no doubt in my mind that he truly cares about her, at least from what I can see. But I still am not convinced that he's right for her. I'm still not convinced, because just because someone cares about you doesn't mean that they're right for you. You have to care about them too. And I know that Katniss cares about PETA, but I don't know if it's in the same way and to the same extent that PETA loves her. And I just am not picking up on the tension. I'm not picking up on that chemistry that I think is a vital part to a romantic relationship. And so I'm not convinced that he's right for her. Still not shipping them. I think Katniss and Finnick have way more chemistry than either her, Gail, or her and PETA combined. I think if I have to ship anyone in this book with Katniss, it's Finnick. I know it's not going to happen. More than likely, she's going to end up with PETA. And that makes me really sad. Something I do want to mention. So, Hannah Beth reached out in sprints a few weeks ago. She asked me if I like the Hunger Games better or if I like Divergent better. And I've really had to scratch my head and think about this, because honestly and truthfully, I'm not sure. I really like them both equally. I will tell you that as I've thought about things, I think it's very interesting to me how all of the girls in the Divergent series just irritated the crap out of me. But I love 4. I love him. I love him so much. It's kind of the opposite in this series. All of the dudes, while they're not like driving me crazy, and I don't necessarily hate them all, I'm not fully on board with any of them. I don't particularly love any of the male protagonists in this series. However, I love Katniss. I love Katniss. And I just think it's very interesting, because it rarely happens where I like the female protagonist more than the male protagonist. I almost always prefer the male. But this is not the case. And I just had an epiphany. I had the epiphany of epiphanies, y'all, as I was thinking about this. Suzanne Collins and Veronica Roth need to get together, need to have a Divergent and Hunger Games baby, put their heads together, do a crossover, and Katniss and 4 need to end up together. That is who I ship. That is who I ship. Because neither Christina nor Triss are good enough for 4. And neither Gale nor Peeta are good enough for Katniss. Katniss and 4 are perfect for each other. And I think that would be an epic crossover. And we need to make that happen. Veronica and Suzanne are not watching this. And they probably won't ever watch this. But we need to somehow make this happen. Because that would be amazing. That is where I stand on this. I like them both equally at this point. It's really going to come down to the ending of this book. How this ends. I know that there are, prequels to this. And I know that there's a prequel novella to Divergent. I'm not counting any of those as part of the compare and contrast series, okay? I'm comparing the 3 original Divergents to the 3 original Hunger Games. Right now, they're pretty equal. It's going to come down to the ending of this book. This one. So, that's kind of where I'm at, y'all. That's kind of all I gotta say. When I get home, I have to do some more adulting. Then I need to catch up to Kelley. Because I think she said she read 13 and 14 yesterday. That means I have to read 4 chapters to get caught up to her. Plus, we're supposed to read the 2 today. So I need to read 6 chapters in order to be caught up. Yeah, so those are kind of my updates for you all. I know this is kind of a choppy clip, but I wanted to hop on at least and say hi. Tomorrow, I have off, so I'm planning to be in the comments for the February sprints. So I will hopefully get a ton read with that. But I gotta get into work, y'all. I had to close last night, and now I'm opening, and I'm really tired. I hate Clopin so much, you guys. I hate them. They're the worst. But I hope you are having a great February. And yeah, I'll check back. Okay, bye. You guys, it's Wednesday. It's almost Thursday. I am sprinting and I'm actually reading right now. I just finished chapter 12 and y'all, Peeta just tried to choke Katniss. What the actual heck? What the actual heck, y'all? I am dead. I do not know what to think or expect. I am not happy. I really don't like him now. I know he's probably like under some sort of drug that's making him like do things. He's probably like not in control of his mind at all or of his body. So he's like under some sort of like something's controlling him right now. Because he would never do that to her. But why you guys? Why? Where's Gale? What's going on with him? I need to know where he is. And can I just say the scene with Katniss and Haymitch, where they like embraced and Haymitch was like just holding her and just like letting her cry. That was so sweet. That was so endearing. That was very redeeming moment for Haymitch. We've got a little more than 15 minutes left of the sprint, so I'm going to see if I can finish chapter 12. No, chapter 13. I'm on 13 now, so we'll see. I'll update you. Bye. They just said they don't know what happened to Effie. Where is she? Where is Effie, you guys? Something happened to her. I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be livid if something happened to my Effie. I'm so anxious, y'all. I'm so anxious. You guys, they just blew up a mountain. They just blew up the nut. Please tell me that Prim was not there. Is this how she dies? Was she in the nut when it exploded? Doing some like nursing work or something? Helping? I'm so upset. I think that's what happened. Am I wrong? By the way, I put my jammies on because it's 12:30 here. It's midnight 30 and we're still sprinting. I'm on page 286. No, 206. And he literally just, blew up the mountain. Blew up the nut. The avalanches. That's what kills Prim. Really? Hello, besties. Happy Friday. It is the 13th of February. It's 11 o'clock at night. I just got home from work. Well, I didn't just get home from work. I've been home, but I've been reading in Mockingjay, and I wanted to give you a little update because I just finished chapter 21. Kelley just texted me. She's like, Lucy, should we just finish? I just think I'm going to. I think we're just gonna finish. This will probably take me into midnight because I still have this much left to read. And I think it'll take me more than an hour to finish, but I'm gonna get very close. Between today and tomorrow, I will finish this book because I have tomorrow off. I need to know. Because the thing with Prim still hasn't happened. And I'm anticipating it. I'm anticipating it, y'all. And I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready, you guys. But we'll see here. Let's keep reading, shall we? Let's just keep reading. Chapter 22. Oh my gosh, it's so evil. Flesh-eating rats. Meat grinder? Oh my gosh. They swarm over. They are white, four-limbed, about the size of a full-grown human. But that's where the comparisons stop. Naked, with long reptilian tails, arched backs, and heads that jut forward. They swarm over the peacekeepers, living and dead, clamp onto their necks with their mouths, and rip off the helmeted heads. Finnick? Are you kidding me? Finnick? Why? This is a disgusting scene, y'all. This is absolutely revolting. Chunks of mutt and human flesh shoot out of the pipe and shower us. That's revolting. Finnick. Finnick. That's a kiss? Really? True love's kiss? Shakespeare awake? That's so cliche. But I love it. Y'all, we just met Tigress. She's crazy. She's Looney Tunes. This is bringing Furbies to a whole new level. Ugh. Hello, besties. It is no longer Sunday. It's officially Monday. It's midnight 30. It's been go, go, go all day, and we've been out running errands, and I'm just now sitting down to finish Mockingjay. I have a few pages left of chapter 24, and then I just have 3 chapters left. Kelley finished. She already texted me. She has finished. I'm determined. I'm gonna finish before I go to bed tonight. I work at 9 a.m., but you know what? I gotta do this. I gotta know what's up. I'm not very sleepy, so I'll compromise and say I'll read till I'm sleepy or till I finish. Whichever happens first. If I get sleepy, I'm gonna go to bed and let myself do that. But I gotta know. I gotta know Kelly's thoughts too. It's the yellow jacket, y'all. It's the yellow jacket. The little girl. Who is it? I'm so anxious. What's gonna happen to Gail, y'all? What's gonna happen? And why is Prim not dead yet? Gail a prisoner. Where's Peta? Where's Effie? What is happening, you guys? What just happened? Did Prim just get exploded? Did she just get blown up, y'all? I'm on chapter 25. I have pizza. I need to eat my feelings right now. Was this Gail's fault? Did he pull the trigger? Did he drop the parachutes? I'm so confused, y'all. How is that Gail's fault? I'm baffled. I gotta keep reading. But pizza. What's happening? These children got blown up because Snow's a freaking jerk face. You finish my pizza, then I'll keep reading. Why do they have to bring up Cinna and Finnick on the same page? My two lost loves. My two lost loves, you guys. That's so sad. The agony quiets to pain. Oh my gosh, this is such a depressing scene, y'all. She's floating in this water, and these dead people that she loves are calling to her, and she just wants to go be with them. She did get blown to bits. How is it Gail's fault? I'm so confused. Y'all. Oh, she's face to face with President Snow. Did President Snow not kill her? I need to know how it's Gail's fault. Gail was a game maker? On chapter 26, you guys. Gail's awful. What a little turd. Come on, Haymitch. Come on. She's about to approach Haymitch to get some answers. Don't let me down, dude. Don't let me down. Tell her the truth. Effie! Enter Gail. What's he gonna say, y'all? What's he gonna say? Gail comes up behind me and we examine each other's reflection. I'm searching for something to hang on to, some sign of the girl and boy who met by chance in the woods 5 years ago and became inseparable. I'm wondering what would have happened to them if the Hunger Games had not reaped the girl, if she would have fallen in love with the boy, married him even. And sometime in the future, when the brothers and sisters had been raised up, escaped with him into the woods and left 12 behind forever. Would they have been happy out in the wild, or would the dark, twisted sadness between them have grown up, even without the capital's help? I brought you this. Gail holds up a sheath. When I take it, I notice it holds a single ordinary arrow. It's supposed to be symbolic, you firing the last shot of the war. What if I miss, I say? Does Coin retrieve it and bring it back to me, or just shoot Snow through the head herself? You won't miss. Gail adjusts the sheath on my shoulder. We stand there face to face, not meeting each other's eyes. You didn't come see me in the hospital. He doesn't answer, so finally I just say it. Was it your bomb? I don't know. Neither does BT, he says. Doesn't matter. You'll always be thinking about it. He waits for me to deny it. I want to deny it, but it's true. Even now I can see the flash that ignites her, feel the heat of the flames, and I will never be able to separate that moment from Gail. My silence is my answer. That was the one thing I had going for me, taking care of your family, he says. Shoot straight, okay? He touches my cheek and leaves. I want to call him back and tell him that I was wrong, that I'll figure out a way to make peace with this. To remember the circumstances under which he created the bomb, take into account my own inexcusable crimes, dig up the truth about who dropped the parachutes, prove it wasn't the rebels, forgive him. But since I can't, I'll just have to deal with the pain. Oh, poor Katniss. I don't know if I could forgive him either. I don't know if I could forgive him. Because even if it wasn't his bomb, he still knew what they were doing. He still knew that they were blowing up some children. Which means he knew that it had to be possible that Prim was there. I don't think I could forgive him. I would forgive him because I'm a Christian, but I say that, but would I really truly be able to? I don't know. Gale, you did me dirty. Oh my gosh, they just voted. There's gonna be another games with the children. And they're getting Snow ready to assassinate. She just killed President Coin. She just killed President Coin instead of Snow. Oh, please. Snow is dead too? Oh my gosh. Taylor is the new president, and Plutarch is the Secretary of Communications. Who else isn't gonna be there? Hey, Mitch says, do you want to know who else won't be there? No, I want to be surprised. I guarantee it's Gale, because he can't face her. Eggs and toast. Oh my gosh, the cat. Prim's cat. Buttercup. Buttercup. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize I'm on the last page of this chapter, and then I have the epilogue. Last page. But there are much worse games to play. I'm unwell, y'all. I'm unwell. Prim, Finnick, cinnamon roll. They're all really bad, huh? So awful. Why is this good? Why is this so good? Such a good story. It's heart-wrenching, but so good. And I still don't know if I like her with Peeta. I still don't know. I got a mole over my thoughts, y'all. It's a very solid series. Very solid. It's a happy-ish ending. Happy-ish ending. Don't know, you guys. Don't know. I think it's 5 stars. I think it's 5. Alright guys, it is Wednesday, the 25th of February. I have to go live here very shortly, but we are planning to upload this vlog tomorrow, so I need to get this outro filmed. I'm gonna tell you right now, I still haven't fully settled my emotions, still haven't fully gathered my thoughts, still haven't fully come to terms with everything that happened, but I will tell you it's 5 stars. It's a solid 5 stars, y'all. This whole series, okay, the Hunger Games trilogy, the original, solid 5 stars. I had such a good time doing this project with Kelley. I loved every minute of it. I didn't vlog for Catching Fire. There was a little bit of miscommunication. I was under the impression that we were maybe gonna vlog, but she was under the impression that we were vlogging, and I just never did. We buddy read it still. We did still read it together and talk about it and stuff, but that vlog never happened. So bit the bullet there. Sorry, Kelley. But the whole process of reading this series with Kelley has been such a blessing. She is so smart, y'all. She is so intuitive. Like, so many times she would text me and be like, Lucy, what do you think of this? And I'd be like, oh my gosh, you are so smart. Or she'd be like calling some of the most random, like outrageous things that like straight over my head. And then she'd be right about it. Like, she's so smart and intuitive to her reading. And so I feel like I really became a stronger reader from reading with her. But I also feel like her and I bonded a lot, and we got to be closer in this project. It was just such a blessing to me. She's so amazing. If for whatever reason you're not subscribed to her, please go check out her channel and subscribe. If you like what you see here, you definitely will love what you see over on her channel. But she's just such a beautiful soul, and again, it was just such a joy. But do I like this better than Divergent? That is kind of the final question that was asked to me by Hannah Beth. Do I like Divergent better, or do I like the Hunger Games better? And y'all, I still don't know. There are things about the Hunger Games that I like better than Divergent, and there are things about Divergent that I like better than the Hunger Games. They're still pretty equal to me, though. I would say the Hunger Games is a little bit of a happier ending than Divergent. Divergent definitely has a little bit more of a tragic ending, but I don't know. They were both so well done. Such good stories, both of them. Such solid writing, solid characters, solid character development, beautiful world building in both series. You just feel for them and what they're going through and what they're experiencing. You just agonize, and you hurt, and you celebrate, and you rejoice right along with them. And so Suzanne Collins did just such a beautiful job with that. The foreshadowing was just so good. Yeah, I definitely 100% plan to read the 2 prequels, both Haymitch's story and President Snow's. I would love to see a prequel about Effie. I think that that would be so good to read her backstory and just kind of learn more about why she is the way she is. I would also like to see 2 follow-up novels, one about Effie and Haymitch and them, you know, finding love with each other, but also about Katniss and Four. I'm still on that train. I'm still rooting for that crossover book to be written. Is there fan fiction somewhere? Someone had to have written a fanfic about Katniss and Four. I guarantee it. I would so read that, y'all. I would so read that. I'm gonna be going and hunting for it now. But yeah, I think that would be epic. I gotta wrap up my thoughts here because I gotta go live in a few minutes. But basically, all I say is 5 stars. 5 stars all around. I hope that this was an enjoyable time for you. I will link Kelley's vlog down in the description for Mockingjay. Please, again, go bless her with a sub. I love you all so, so much. I hope you have a blessed week, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.